hi there. You're the one who wanted a ride, right? Great, great. Just get settled in then. I'm sorry, usually I have some snacks and bottles of water in the back, but because it's so late, I kinda ran out and I didn't have time to get more from my house before making this ride, so I'm really sorry. If you need something, we could stop along the way, I guess. By the way, here, look at my phone real quick. Yeah, here, take a look. Just check the address. Make sure it's good. Alright, that's where you're wanting to go? Okay, great, that's great. Sorry, sometimes the GPS in this app doesn't work the best, and it could take me to the moon for all I know. But I guess technology hasn't quite gotten there yet, has it? Anyway, my name's Takara, like it says on the profile on the app, but all my friends call me Tiki, and I guess if you're in my car, you're my friend, so you can call me Tiki too if you want. Anyway, there is a blanket back there in case you get cold. It's a little chilly out, and I'm sorry my heater isn't the best it could be. I always get complaints sometimes that it doesn't quite reach the back. Don't know what it is. The mechanic said everything looks okay. I guess it's just how my car is, so I'm sorry, but the blanket's perfectly clean. I wash it all the time, so don't worry. I don't have any pets or anything. So anyway, it's pretty late, and this was kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so what were you doing out here? Oh, I'm sorry. It's none of my business, I know. I mean, the only reason I was in this area was I just did a drop off a few blocks further down. You know, that little area where there's a bunch of kitschy little restaurants and stuff open late? Yeah, I did drop off there, and I was just on my way back, and then I got the alert that you needed a ride, but coming over here, I haven't been here in years, I guess. Remember that old warehouse that was a few blocks even further over? Yeah, that one. The one that people used to have random parties at? Yeah, I'm so glad they tore that down. You don't believe? Oh, man. I know it's, TMI, and stop me if it bothers you, but last time I was out here was back in the old party days. Not too long ago, before they shut it all down. I had a friend who used to go to those parties, and she called me, because imagine a day before you can just bring up your smartphone and tap on an app and get a ride. You actually had to call people. Yeah, she called me, and she wanted a ride home. She wasn't feeling well, and it took me close to an hour with all the traffic to get out there, and I got in, and I was looking around for her. It was so crowded, and the music was so loud, I had a hard time finding her. But then I found off to the side there was a small group, people looking worried, and there she was. She was unconscious in the middle, and they helped me bring her out to my car, and I had to drive her to the nearest hospital, called her parents, called her boyfriend, and waited, and I'm sorry, it doesn't have a happy ending. Yeah, you remember those party days when they advertised on social media as subtly as they could what kind of parties those were and the kind of people they were looking for. And she had a problem. She had a few problems, and I knew, and I tried to help. I really did. I was always there when I could be to talk to her, and I would go to her house and hang out with her when her boyfriend wasn't around. But sometimes people have issues they don't want to talk about, or they think they need to work through on their own, and everyone tried to get her to get help. Me, her other friends, her boyfriend, her parents, but she just didn't want to. She was all about just living that life, just going to parties and taking things just to help her have a better time. When I never quite got that. I mean, I'm no young girl, I'm in my 20s, so I'm not super young. I know a few things. I mean, when I go out, I have a few drinks and whatnot, but I never quite understood the appeal to putting other things in your system to help you have a good time. I mean, I even met someone who told me they take stuff just to help them enjoy music better. That's something I really don't get, you know? To enjoy music, you need to take something? I mean, I don't know. I'm no doctor or anything. I mean, I'm just, in the middle of finishing my master's degree, which is part of why I'm doing this job, driving around in the middle of the night, But to enjoy music, I mean, I have no problem doing that. I just put in my earbuds and hop on my bed or in the car even. You just put something on you like and just enjoy. Why do you need to take something? Does it change the music? I don't know. No one's ever explained it to me in a way I could understand. I guess I could understand why you might want to take something to be able to be around people and be able to interact with them. I mean, I'm not exactly the most extroverted person who puts herself out there a lot. I mean, you wouldn't know that right now, considering I'm talking your ear off, and by all means, stop me if I'm annoying you. It's just, this late at night, I get a little jittery, just being one of the few cars on the road, and it's a long drive, and having a person I don't quite know in the back of my car. Talking helps keep my nerves down, and I'm sorry about that. By all means, you can tell me to shut up at any time, and I'll just turn on whatever music you like. We could have a nice, quiet drive, and oh, you don't mind me talking? It's helping? Oh, okay then. Anyway, I'll tell you, I know there's, stuff that doctors give people who have problems, opening up and talking and going out to help them relax so they could have a healthy social life. I mean, my sister's that way. She's more introverted than I am, and sometimes she hardly ever leaves her house even, but when she does, she has to take something to calm her nerves, and then she can go out and usually has a pretty good time when she winds down a bit. And I guess it's better than other people who just, drink or whatever to relax. Oh no, when I was in college, I knew so many people who would just drink and drink and drink, start with beers and then shots and then who knows what, so they're blacked out and making a complete total fool of themselves. And they say they would do that so they could relax and enjoy being around people and meet people, and I never quite couldn't get into that. I would just have a few drinks, just be part of the crowd and socialize, but I tried not to take it too far. But, everyone has their problems, I guess, and their issues. I mean, I'm compensating for my problems by being a total chatterbox, so we all have something. So, what's your story? Why were you all the way out there? Nothing looked open. How long were you waiting? I mean, it's pretty cold out and you're barely even wearing a jacket. Is everything okay? Are you sure? Your face looks pretty red. Have you been crying? I know, it's none of my business, but sometimes everyone just needs someone to talk to, Someone to just air things out. Someone they don't even know. Someone who doesn't know them, doesn't know their family, doesn't know their friends, that they can just talk to, get it off their chest, and know that it's gone into the void. Only that person knows. And who's this strange person gonna tell? I mean, I don't know anybody. Whatever I'm told in this car tends to stay in this car, except for this one person who did something really just absolutely atrocious in the back of that car. Don't worry, I got it detailed since. Don't worry about that. But yeah, that I told, because ew, it was I'm not quite into that whole thing. Oh, you're curious what you did, huh? Okay, so this complete whack job, and I hate using that word, but he was out of his mind on something. He was drunk, he was high, he got in the back of my car, and we were just listening to music, we were having a nice, polite conversation, and I had just gotten off from my other job before I got in this car, so I was still in my uniform, which was, a tight blouse and a skirt, and I had my hair all nice and whatnot. And he was just making some comments, and I thought they were polite at first, but then they were getting kind of creepy and kind of rude, and couldn't help but notice in the rearview mirror he kept trying to take glances at my legs and my skirt, and I kept telling him to, sit back and keep his eyes elsewhere, because I'm a lady, that's rude. And then, the next thing I know, I hear the unzipping of pants, and then this noise, and I had to keep my eyes on the road because we were in some crazy traffic. And then next thing I know, there's a squishing, liquidy noise, and yeah, I had to pull the car over. He had made a huge mess all over my back seat, because along with those squishy noises, yeah, I bet you know what other noises he was making. Yeah, I kicked his full blast right out of my car. I called the people who run the app, who run the service, about what to do. I guess his profile's been deleted or banned, I don't know. And then, because I had his information, I had to go to the police, because that's considered a level of sexual assault. I don't know if they ever found him, but I had to report that, and then I got my car completely cleaned and detailed, and just, I mean, the inside of my car used to be a completely different color before. I had all the seats changed, I had all the padding changed, I had everything changed, because, I mean, it's not that I don't appreciate being told I'm pretty, and I don't appreciate people being attracted to me, but there's ways to go about it, You don't just do that, especially in the back of a lady's car who's just coming to pick you up because you got too drunk and too messed up at a bar to get your own self home, Ugh. Just awful. Absolutely awful. Well, I'm glad that made you laugh. It is kind of funny, isn't it? Thinking back on it. Aw, thank you. You think I'm pretty? Well, that's nice to hear, seeing as I'm not in that outfit. I'm just in, t-shirt, jeans, and my jacket, so... Aw, thank you. That's really sweet of you. I really appreciate that. You're super nice. It's kind of sad that you were waiting out there all alone, all by yourself, for who knows how long. I'm sorry about that. Are you sure you're okay? Because, you can talk to me. I mean, we still got a little bit before we get in, so if you have anything you want to say to me about why you're out there, I mean, looking where we're going, I guess, it's an apartment building, so I guess I'm taking you home, right? Okay, good, I'm taking you home. I never know, but sometimes people like to keep partying at other places, and they're in houses, they're in apartments, they're in hotels. I'm trying not to ask too many questions, but I can't help but worry about people. It's just how I am. I'm just a bit of a worrier, I guess. I'm kind of the mama hen of people. I'm definitely the mama hen of my friend group, I kind of keep an eye on everybody, make sure everyone's okay. Everyone is doing what they should do, I guess, to be safe. I don't know why I'm like that. I mean, I'm not much older than anybody else. I mean, old enough to drive, old enough to drink, old enough if I served in the military to fight and die for my country, but guess that's Tiki for you. She just likes to keep everyone okay. Oh, where do I work otherwise? Oh, I work at that restaurant, the one that's near that college campus, the undergrad, the big one. Yeah, that one. Yes, the restaurant that does the weird fake luau's. Yes, that's exactly where I work, and I know, totally ridiculous and quite a coincidence that Tiki works at a luau barbecue restaurant, but it is what it is, and that might be why they hired me in the first place. I don't know, but it's pretty fun, and on a good night, especially on a weekend night, we make some pretty good tips from people coming in, eating all the barbecue they can eat. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right. It usually is the drunk people eating all the barbecue they can eat, but there's other stuff too we serve. We serve some pretty good desserts. I mean, have you ever been to Disneyland? Or have you ever even been to Disney World? Yeah, you know that Dole Whip stuff? Yeah, the Dole Whip. Yeah, we make something kind of like that where I work. It's like Dole Whip, only better. Yeah, it's quite popular. You should definitely come sometime. Here. Here's a coupon. You can come in, meals 20% off, so get a pretty good deal there and all you can eat. And here, I think I have one for a free drink too. Hang on. Here you go. Free drink on me. Can't help it. I just, this time at night, someone by themselves, they can use some cheering up, Anyway, I guess we're getting close. This is about it. Oh, there's another way I could cheer you up? Okay, tell me. Are you serious? Well, okay, I mean, it is 2 in the morning. I mean, you seem nice and all. You haven't done anything weird so far. So, I'll show you. Yep. Here they are. Can you see them in the mirror? Hang on. I'm gonna pull up to this light, and here you go. Here's a nice look at them. Aw, thank you. Yeah, they're pretty perky, aren't they? Aw, thanks. You're super sweet. So, oh, I never really did anything like that before with someone in my car, but you're nice and you seem to be pretty down when you got in. That definitely seemed to cheer you up, and you weren't creepy about it, so I don't mind. I'm glad that entertained you. Oh, that's never happened to you before either? Have you asked before? No, I figured not. No. Oh, I guess that's a story you can tell people. You gotta ride home with a girl, and towards the end of it, she flashed you her boobs. How often does that happen? Oh, I knew I broke all kinds of rules just now. Oh well. At least you had a good time. Tell you what, take out your phone. And pass it to me. We're getting to another light right now. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna give you my phone number. And fumbling. Okay, and there you go. That's my number. So instead of using the app, if you ever need a ride somewhere, I actually don't live too far from you. I live just a couple miles away, the other side of town. If you ever need a ride somewhere or just someone to talk to, you can always call me or text me, I'll pick you up. I guess. Yeah, I mean, I did show you that, so if you want to have some fun too, text me, okay? And I guess I can come over if you want. Anyway, this looks like it should be about your stop. Hang on. And there we go. And stop. Alright, is this the right building? Okay, great. So... Oh, a jokester, are we? You want one more look for the road? Alright. Here you go. Aw, you like them? Okay, fine. You can give them a touch too. Alright, alright. Don't get too fresh now on me. Alright, come on now. Ease up there. Ease up there. This is only a peek, and I really shouldn't be doing this. Alright, alright. That's enough. Okay, it does feel good, but okay, stop. I'll have some fun with you some other time, okay? Alright? You have my number. Just give me a call or a text and I'll come over, okay? Alright, you have a good night. Aw, thanks. It's really sweet of you. Alright, have a good night and have a safe time, okay? And if you ever even need to just talk, just give me a call. Alright? Good night.